We are here with Eric Beeson from Manford. Eric, thanks for being here. I got to tell you, I'm excited. So you are a pinball enthusiast.
Correct.
So you actually work on machines, have them, so jump in, tell us about this. This is super cool.
Okay, so I have 3 pinball machines at home, and I get to tinker with them. They're electromechanical, so they always require some level of love and attention. They're kind of like an old car, right?
Right.
So that's my hobby. That's what I do, and that varies from repairing minor things to upgrades and add-ons. 3D printing has kind of made that a whole new world. You can 3D print customizations and add-ons for your pinball machine. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
How did this start?
Gosh, this would have been early 90s. My girlfriend then and now wife and I were dating. I worked at Quick Trip. I think minimum wage was $3.75 an hour then. So we'd actually drive around to an obsolete thing called payphones, which were stationary phones at like gas stations and stuff. And there'd often be a phone book there. You put a quarter in and make a phone call. So we'd actually drive around and scavenge the coupons out of phone books to go on our $5 date nights. So, you know, for me and my wife, there's a bit of nostalgia to pinball. That was what we did when we were, 15, 16, high school kids. So that's kind of our hobby, and our kids are mostly grown and mostly out of the nest. And so we have a little more time for hobbies now. So that's where it landed.
So she plays too?
Yeah, and she's a lot better than me. Don't tell her I said that on video.
This is really cool. You mentioned a little bit about kind of being able to, I guess, let's say accessorize with 3D printing. Tell me about that.
I have a 3D printer, and I have a little bit of experience with electronics. So with the more modern machines, there are actually accessory ports on the circuit boards that you can plug add-ons into. So lights will light up with things. You can print, for example, I've got the Godzilla machine. So you can get it, there's an oxygen detonator you can 3D print. There's maser cannons. They light up when you hit certain things in the game. So that's kind of fun.
Now I know they used to be, every game was themed. What else do you have?
So I have 2 modern machines. So 2019, 2020 or newer, Godzilla and Led Zeppelin. And then I have an older machine. It's from '94, so the year I graduated high school. It's Guns N' Roses. I went to TCC, and they had one in the student union. So I probably played 1,000 games on that thing in my early college days. So to come across one at this point in life, though it's still in almost mint condition, had to have it.
How'd you find these? I'm curious. How does this happen?
I've got a guy.
You got a guy, okay.
I have a really good friend out in the Phoenix area that buys, sells, trades, collects. There's a newer machine that I don't own, but that I've played a lot and I would like to own. It is the Big Lebowski. It's made by a Dutch company, but you can just imagine that's such a quotable movie. The audio call-outs are great. They're a lot of fun, so I've been enjoying playing that.
Oh, I bet. Now where do you play that at? Where's that?
I usually go to my friend's house in Phoenix.
Just to play, okay. Are you looking for more?
I think I'm out of room at this point. I think one would have to go to bring another one in. And we had a dining room that we used, I don't know, once every 3 or 4 years on Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Right.
And it sat unused, or it was a place that collected things when you walked in the front door.
Yeah, I'm thinking mini arcade here.
So we got rid of the dining room when we remodeled the house, and put in a mini arcade.
That's so cool. What do you consider your skill level?
Oh, I'm okay.
You're okay.
Yeah, I've seen people play at some of the tournaments and stuff that it's it's kind of reminiscent of the Who song, right? Pinball Wizard.
Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, I'm not the pinball wizard. It's just something I like to do in my downtime.
Your wife? What's her skill level?
Higher than mine. My wife's an attorney. I can't win at pinball or arguments in my house. So.
Oh. No, but at least you can have fun with one of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes, it's a lot of fun. You don't mind losing, right? Yeah. Do you ever have people over? You ever have pinball parties?
Yeah, generally over the holidays we'll have people over, and we invariably spend some time on the pinball machines. When you walk in our front door, they're pretty much right there, so it's kind of an instant conversation piece.
Eric, thank you so much. For sharing this. This is a really, really great hobby. We really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us about this.